I know, right? Another wireless mic, but this is not all. All the brands have their own wireless mic, that kind of wireless mic. This is the DJI Mic 3, successor of the really popular DJI Mic 2, which is it's just really expensive. I don't know why it gets so popular, but there you go. I'm using it right now. Right here, it is that small. This is the smallest wireless mic with internal recording. How do they make it so small? Well, it doesn't have a 3.5mm audio input, so you can't use external mic. Another thing is that it doesn't have safety channel. I don't mean it's do anything with how small it is, but it just puzzles me. It's quite curious, this one. Let's see what it can do. Through disclosure, this video is not sponsored by DJI. They sent this for me to review, and I think I can keep this, but they don't have any control of this video, and I don't have to send this video for them for approval, because I believe in an honest review and be fair to the brand at the same time. So DJI Mic 3, of course, I'm using it right now. Where is it? It's right here under my shirt. I'm just use a magnet to put it on me, and yeah, I tape it over with some white tape. It would be better they don't put a big logo on it, but it's not a big problem. So this is, as I mentioned, this is the smallest wireless mic with internal recording memory, because this is around the same size as the magnet. The Mic Mini was already surprisingly small last time, but now this is just a little bit bigger, just a little bit thicker, but the thickness isn't a problem. I will show you later. I want to show you that like other wireless mic with internal recording, none of them as small as this. Of course, you know the Rode wireless mic, they all in the same size than the mic, the wireless micro, but that doesn't have internal recording. If you like to wear it like that, I don't recommend this. Obviously, this is better, but if you compare to that, especially if you wear a t-shirt, become like that, and this is worse. You can put it inside out, but this is smaller. Before this, the smallest wireless mic with internal recording was this one I showed you before, the HoloLens Lark Max 2. Actually, this is not a big difference. Now, both of them achieve this small size. Both of them doesn't have a 3.5 audio input, but HoloLens gives you an adapter. You can still use a lavalier mic, especially the whole set. The set actually comes with 2 lavalier mic. But if you don't use lavalier mic, you can keep it this small size. Especially, I have to say this is a really great design. You only see the clip. As small as this, a big bit still hang out. But of course, you can wear it like this. So you can't use your lavalier mic, you can't use your shotgun mic. For example, wedding photographer, a lot of them like to put one of these wireless mic into the event, the audio panel. You can't do this with this. So no audio in at all. I hope that they can release an adapter, a 3.5 audio jack adapter. There are some contact at the bottom, but I don't know, is it just for charging, or is there any data transfer capability? I hope so. Actually, it should be possible, because this is how you access the internal recording files, and that works through the metal contacts. So Mic Mini, you can't use lavalier mic. Understandable, it's a mini. Mic 2, you can. But now Mic 3, you can't. But what's so great about lavalier mic anyway? One great thing about lavalier mic is their foam wind block or pop filter. Whatever you call it, I'm going to just call them wind blocks. I have used several different lavalier mics to make YouTube videos for over a decade. With that little foam wind block, it is good for even what you would think a windy day. Oh, we don't have much time. We got a set 8. It's true. I've only ever got wind noise when it is visually very windy. Today, it is quite windy. Let's see, can it actually work?
Some of my lavalier mics come with a fluffy dead cat type wind block, but in fact, I have never used them. Wireless mic though, they all only comes with a fluffy dead cat type of wind block. It's just this or nothing. I have been purposely wearing one with the wind block under my shirt to test. It was actually fine most of the time, but in a windy day, it has tons of wind noise.
Oh, UK summer, the best.
Even with Kai wearing one with wind block, there was some wind noise as well.
I don't know, put on screen.
Okay, I've mentioned that it was really windy. I just feel like it performed around the same as a lavalier mic with that tiny little wind block compared to this ugly giant fluffy wind block. Which again, I've mentioned, is not unique to DJI, other brands are the same.
Now let's look at the whole set. Probably the most basic one you will get of course you can get the mic itself, you can get things separately, but you usually get a set like this with a charging case, with a pouch, really nice pouch. But actually, you don't really need the pouch. I think this pouch is actually really a great pouch for other things like when you travel, you can put cables in it. I like these kind of pouches for cables. Unless you really don't want any scratches on it, you don't really need the pouch, because one great thing about a DJI product, the DJI, this kind of like DJI Mic, is that you can put everything in the charging case. It's not the case with other brands, but this goes even further because, for example, the camera cable, that now they actually print a little graphic on it to show you that, oh, you can put a cable there, and then there's two bits that you poke the plug into that bit, and then this is a little bit different now. That before that, DJI Mic Mini, before that you keep the magnet there. The thing is, even you have the magnet there, you can still put it into the charging. There's a space for the magnet. But now it's a little bit different. The magnet, actually you have to put it on the lid. Why is that? Because now you don't put the magnet at the at the back of the clip anymore. Because this clip, if you don't use the clip, if you want to use the magnet, you remove the clip and put a magnet on it. The thing is, it makes it so much thinner. Compared to the Mini, it's actually a little bit thicker than the Mini, but because you can remove the clip, actually thinner than the Mini. Another thing about this clip is that you can turn it actually 360 degrees. It just got a click every 90 degrees. In a pinch, if you lost your magnet, you forgot to bring it or whatever, you can still use the clip like a magnet. It's just a bigger one. So yeah, there's a little bit difference. You remove the clip and then you can put the clip back onto the lid where you put your magnet, and then you use the magnet. Now I mentioned they got internal recording. Before that, the Mic 2 got 8 GB of internal recording. This now got 32 GB internal recording. Both of them support 32-bit flow recording. Obviously, it supports stereo and mono. Now this confused some people online. I see people ask, oh, how do you get stereo sound from this? I set it to stereo, but it's still not stereo. If you use two mics together, the mono setting makes the two mic audio together to the camera. Stereo, it put one mic on the left channel, another mic on the right channel. It doesn't mean that it suddenly becomes stereo. It just is separate. That's why I prefer how Rode described it as merge or split. But then it doesn't support safety channel. This is another thing I really don't get. Why not? It's not difficult. It's just software thing. Maybe they think, oh, you have 32-bit internal recording. You don't need safety channel. But with the internal recording, I have to get the recording from the mic, and then I have to find which part of it I have to sync it. It's easier to save a clipping bit in my recording with safety channel. Yeah, safety channel would be much easier, and it's not difficult to do it here. I don't know why they don't do it.
quite a few new features. Now, one thing is that adaptive gain control, basically auto gain control. Another thing, they have voice tone, regular, rich or bright, basically EV control, just like many other mic they got as well. Right in the middle of shooting Kai's Hasselblad review, it's a bit bright, and I'm going to try the noise reduction of this. Now it is off for now, noise reduction off. This is the original sound. Now when I turn on the noise reduction, regular, no, hang on, not regular, basic. Now this is noise reduction basic. I guess in this kind of situation, it's not too noisy, just a lot of people talking, chatting. This should be, I guess, I haven't heard the result. This probably should be the setting you use in this situation. But you can, if you want, you can try strong. This is strong noise reduction. It's quite convenient. I just tap the touch screen to turn it, not just turn it on or off, but I can set is it basic or strong on the touch screen. Because the Mic 2 only have on or off. So this is strong. I guess it's probably too much for these kind of situations, not that noisy. And my voice might sound a little bit Zoom call-like. And now back to off. This is the original sound. Right, another test of the noise cancellation is quite loud, quite a lot louder here. Quite a bit overexposed as well. So yeah, people chatting and then cooking, sizzling, so less noise cancellation. Now this is noise, not noise cancellation, they call it noise reduction. This is basic. The basic noise reduction. Yeah, it sounds like that. You can decide, is it enough? If it's not enough, you have strong. This is noise reduction strong. Yeah. I usually don't like to use strong noise reduction, but if you really want it to be really quiet, you can use it. And back to off. This is off. And now finally support timecode. All other brands, not all, I mean most of other brands now have the timecode feature. Now DJI finally support timecode on this. At last, there's a party trick that it can connect to 4 transmitters at the same time, 4 mics to 1 receiver. You may think, oh, somebody else got it, but the HoloLens Lark Max 2, it do it like the 4 mics, you can mix it all together to 1 channel, or you have to switch to 2 mics at the left channel, another 2 on the right channel. But this DJI Mic 3 actually support 4 channels. If you got the Sony adapter and use the Sony, the multi horseshoe thing, also it supports USB output. So if your computer, you got software that supports 4 channels, yeah, it can have 4 channels separately. Another party trick I didn't expect this is that you can use 8 receivers at the same time. 8 receivers, not 8 mics. 8 receivers. Why would you do that? It's good for multicam recording. So each camera can have their own receiver and receive the same audio signal from all the mics.
Last but absolutely not least, it works directly with a lot of latest DJI products. Action, Osmo 360, Osmo Pockets. You don't have to connect a receiver, and you can even directly change the settings of the mics. This is the strongest reason you will get a DJI mic if you use DJI products.
But yeah, for me it's a little bit puzzle, but it is what it is. If you never use Lavalier mic, this is probably the best. The best design is the smallest with internal recording, and the charging case keep everything in it. You don't have to use another pouch or whatever. It's quite clunky. I mean, with the HoloLens, you got a case, and then you got a pouch to put other cables or whatever. But there you go. Yeah,
What do you think of this? The DJI Mic 3